Engagement at Poison Springs. Here on April 18, 1864, a Union Forge train of 200 wagons, escorted by 1,170 men, was attacked and captured by Confederate troops commanded by General John S. Marmaduke and Samuel B. Maxey. The wagons were loaded with corn for the Union Army of General Frederick Steele and camped at Camden. Loss of these supplies helped hasten Steele's retreat to his base in Little Rock. The Union loss at Poison Springs was 301 men killed, wounded, and missing. Confederate casualties totaled 114 men. The Civil War Battle of Poison Springs, April 18, 1864, turning point of the Red River Campaign in Arkansas. The federal government's unsuccessful Red River expedition in April 1864 was the last major invasion of the Confederate territory west of the Mississippi River. Its aim was to capture Shreveport, Louisiana, open Texas to federal occupation, and acquire much-needed cotton for Yankee textile mills in New England. The campaign failed as a result of several battles and skirmishes in Arkansas and Louisiana. Among them were Louisiana, Mansfield, April 8th, Pleasant Hill and Pleasant Grove, April 9th, Monette's Ferry, April 27th, Prairie du Chien, April 10th, Poison Spring, April 18th, Marks Mills, April 25th, Jenkins Ferry, April 30th. The Camden expedition from Little Rock to Camden on March 23, 1864, Federal Major General Frederick Steele, who had captured Little Rock the previous September, left Arkansas capital with an army of 13,000 men and 9,000 horses and mules, 800 wagons, 30 pieces of artillery. He was under orders to join forces with Major General Nathaniel Banks, who was leading an amphibious army up the Red River from New Orleans. Steele was frequently harassed by Confederates, meeting heavy resistance at the crossing of the Little Missouri River at Prairie du Chien near Prescott, and we have been there and we'll go back. Because resistance was intensifying, Steele abandoned plans to go directly to Shreveport. He turned east and reached Camden, Arkansas, April 15th. Federal Forge Party departs Camden, April 17, 1864. Critical shortage of food and forage. More than 3 weeks of marching and fighting depleted Steele's supplies. His troops had been on half rations for more than 2 weeks, and unauthorized foraging was widespread. The capture of a boatload of corn on the Washita River below Camden provided some relief, but on April 17th, Steele sent out a massive foraging party. 198 wagons guarded by 875 infantrymen under the command of Colonel James M. Williams. They were to collect all the corn and foodstuffs in the area west of Camden. Forge party camps at White Oak Creek. Federal foragers arranged north and south of Upper Washington Road, taking clothing, jewelry, silverware, pots, pans, and household items, as well as food and forage. So those were the Yankee foragers, and that their 198 wagons were filled to overflowing. As word spread of the heartless foraging raid, cries for revenge swept the Confederate camps throughout the southwest Arkansas. On the night of April 17, Confederate scouts found the wagon train in camp on White Oak Creek, 16 miles west of Camden. Reinforcements sent for the foraging party. Federal couriers informed General Steele of the train's location, and he immediately dispatched reinforcements. These troops, commanded by Captain William M. Duncan, raised the wagon train's escort to 2,500 infantry, including the 1st Kansas Colored Volunteer Regiment, 90 cavalrymen, and 4-gun battery of artillery. Confederate plans. Early reports of Federal Forage Party indicated 20 wagons escorted by 200 cavalry were dispatched on the 17th. Based on this information, the 3rd Missouri Cavalry was sent to attack the rear of the Federal column. A later report identified 200 wagons, a regiment of cavalry, 2 black infantry regiments, and 3 pieces of artillery. The cavalry was quickly recalled. General Marmaduke wrote General Price recommended a strong concentration of troops to cut the Federals off from Camden. At sunrise on the 18th, Marmaduke marched his men to the Upper Washington Road while placing them across the road at Poison Springs. The reinforcements sent by Price arrived. Maxey's division, then Wood's 14th Missouri Battalion. Marmaduke's plan called for Maxey's division to attack the Federal right across the road to the right of where you stand. The balance of Confederates would block the road to Camden down the road to your left. So you can see this place has quite a bit of interesting history. We'll skip to panel 6, Order of Battle. Confederate units to task: Brigadier General Samuel B. Maxey, Brigadier General William L. Cabell. It gives a list of the units and battalions. Nice spot to sit and have lunch. There is no camping here, but I can see why. It's even got a nice quarter-mile walking trail. But unfortunately, right now, they're closed. Be sure to follow along with us for our adventures while you can, because it won't be long before we'll be back to the majority of our videos being farm life. Thanks for watching.